Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, 60 seconds. We are going to be doing viewer challenges from here on out. Well, probably not from here on out, but a few episodes going in right now. We're going to be doing your challenge suggestions, which I always love doing because you guys come up with some really interesting things for me to try out. First challenge today is going to be the Disney challenge. I really like this one. The story around it was also pretty good. So here is what the Disney challenge is going to entail. We cannot rescue Dolores because in most Disney movies, one of the tragic figures, or at least one of the parents, actually dies. So, you know, a little bit of a tragedy in front of a Disney movie, at least the old school ones anyway. I'm not really too familiar with the newer ones, but old school wise, Dolores is not coming along with us. The kids must survive as well. If we beat the game, they have to survive. If we beat the game and the kids aren't there, it's essentially a failure in that sense. We also cannot gamble and we cannot raid because we're doing this a Disney type status. So in Disney, no gambling, no raiding, no bad stuff. We gotta rescue Pancake as well. And the Wastelanders must rescue us. No government aid. Everything else is basically up for me. I can grab whatever I want. Laptop, please do not go to sleep mode. I need to see what I need to pick up. No Dolores, kids must survive. No gambling, raiding. Gotcha. Okay. So, kids must survive. We have all the kids right here. So we can pick up Dolores and maybe this flashlight, run back, come back, or there's a suitcase over here as well. That could be pretty useful. Yeah, I'm thinking we start off with Mary Jane and an item, run back over here. Fire exit right there. There's a radio right there. I moved out of the way completely because I'm a fool. I forgot about the time clock. That's okay. That's quite alright. We'll just do it this way right now. So you guys come over here. Let's run back over here. We will grab one of the kids. And probably the old flashlight-a-roo. There you go. Alrighty, Dolores, where are you at? Wherever you're at, you have to stay there because can't rescue you. Sorry, baby. I love you, but, you know, it's part of the challenge here. Gotta go what the viewers want to suggest here. And Disney challenges, you have to be the tragic figure, unfortunately, right now for us. Let's go ahead and grab the suitcase. Let's go ahead and grab this water all the way over here and run back. Now, what are we missing here? Boy Scout manual is something that actually just glaringly sticks out. We have not picked that up. I am on top of the fireplace right now, too. I'm breaking stuff left and right. I'm not sure how I feel about that. All the water in the world is back in this room, so that's good to know. Try to make a run there pretty soon. We're almost out of time as well. Not really sure if we can actually be able to pull this one off. Huh. So I'll grab these bullets right here, too. Or get some more water. Okay, that's basically it, really? I feel like that was really underwhelming. Like, I didn't grab the gas mask. Did I grab the... I didn't grab the manual, the Boy Scout manual. That's really, really important for the run. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see if Little Boy Easy will give us the items that we actually missed out on over here. No. So, we're missing the rifle and we're missing the Boy Scout manual. And the gas mask. Really kind of important items, especially the gas mask if we want to actually wait out for the supply drop. That could be pretty useful. Also for early scavenges, and more importantly, the manual actually fixes a lot of things around the base, so... Alrighty, we'll give it a try. I'm not really too happy with my haul, I'll be honest with you right now. So we got bullets and we got water from being stocked in the shelter already. In the suitcase, we found some playing cards and the water. Remember, we can't do any gambling or raiding, so those cards are going to be not for gambling, but maybe for trading purposes down the line. So that's cool. Day number 1, we're all fine, no Dolores. We have a lot of water, at least, at least a little bit more certain about that. So, let's actually talk more about what people have been suggesting I probably do in the runs. We started doing, or at least with the last run, I started doing the whole, if I send somebody out, just feed them and give them water when they get back, and then feed them again in multiple of 5 so I don't really forget. One of the suggestions was, Falcon, just grab a pencil and a piece of paper and write it down, you know, like the good old days. Yeah, I could do that, but I'm not. I'll tell you why right now. A rat. Oh, no, we can't have rats stealing our food. I would write that down, but that would require me to stop and actually start writing down stuff, and I don't really want to bore you guys with me over here writing. Plus, I don't even know how to write anymore. Let's be honest here. Who writes in the year 2015? Everything's done through computers or your cell phone. I have not written down something in a piece of paper in ages now. Well, actually, that's not really true, but I'm being a little bit more, I guess I'm exemplifying that fact just to prove a point over here. Day number 3. Nothing still. Oh, and the other comment that I read, which isn't too bad as well, is Falcon. Instead of waiting for day 10 to give them food for the first time, just give them on day 4, or I mean on day 4. I just read day 4 right now. But give them food on day 5 so they have a less liable chance to get sick. You know what? Since we are missing Dolores for this run, I think I'm going to test that little theory out. So instead of giving them food until day 10, I will give water and food day 5. I usually give them water, otherwise they die. But we'll go with food as well. And let's see. Yes, we'll go ahead and turn on this radio. I guess I'll go ahead and do that as well, because if we give them probably food on day 5, they're less likely to get sick down the line. So yeah, I'll test out that theory as well. Normally, I work pretty fine with day 10 food, but, you know, hey, maybe this will give me a different type of solution here. An advantage for this run. We're not going to go out just yet. Oh, I guess you guys are all thinking, Falcon, do not skip day 5 without giving them any food or water. You are right. There you guys go. Water and food, excellent. And we will continue going forward here. I'm not reading those because unless it's kind of like an event, I'm not going to read them. At this point, we already kind of got the gist of most of the events. But I do like finding the new ones, and I will be reading those out, obviously. Day 6, we stopped arguing, but for how long? There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane? Let's find out about day 5 water. Look at this. Nobody's actually hungry or thirsty right now. I'm not really used to that. Everybody's always kind of hungry for a little bit. But I guess day 5, maybe that's the best thing to do. Give them food in day 5 as well. Day 6. Our hideout was approached by a man. We cannot gamble. Disney challenge says no gambling. Sorry, my friend. Let's go ahead and have you exit my general vicinity of my shelter because we cannot gamble with you dirty, scurvy rat here. Gambling's a terrible habit, exactly. Disney would not teach gambling habits to the kids. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon. This could be the survivors, by the way, which is what we're keeping an eye out on right now because that's the point of this whole run. We cannot get rescued by the military, we have to get rescued by the survivors. So, let's go ahead and send old Tim Boy out there. Take a little gander, talk to them, be sweet about it, and hopefully they will come back sooner to get us out of here. Now, so they send old Timbo out there. Oh, he's fine. Not hungry, not thirsty. Mary Jane's thirsty already and Ted's thirsty. It's weird because they're all on the same schedule, but Timmy's the only one who's not thirsty. But Ted and Mary Jane are. But he's the one who went outside as well to pick up that phone. Kind of interesting, huh? Anyway, let's go ahead here. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as the survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Alrighty. I hope so too, because that's the whole premise of this challenge as well. Getting rescued by those significant people. Oh, look, supply drops. Yeah. Don't have a gas mask, that would have been pretty great for us, because it would have probably kept us from going out to scavenge for supplies for a while. Remember, we can raid as well, we can be bad guys because it's a Disney challenge, so, you know, an extra 2 water and food would have been actually really ideal. But, you know, hey, it happens. I didn't pick it up, it's my bad. Day 9, we're not going out. We really missed the life we had, and there's a picture of probably Dolores as well. Yeah, we probably miss her mom, too. Day 10. Alrighty, today's gonna be water and food day for a fact, so let's actually move forward here. Boom, boom. Just shake that rump. Alrighty, day 10. Nobody's going out still. We were sure we looked through our supplies carefully, but Mary Jane spotted something that we all missed. A seed! A plant seed. We have the fire axe. We have more water than we have food, right? You know what? Let's go ahead and plant the vicious attacking plant and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll waste 1 water on this little excursion here just because if that plant grows up and we actually cut it down, we'll get 2 food for it if I'm right. Here goes nothing. Soil, seeds, water. We'll see what happens in a few days' time. Let's just hope that these seeds don't turn into some useless flower. Nope. It's not going to be a useless flower. It's going to be a really violent flower that wants to eat everybody here. But we have a fire axe for it. Oh, check it out. It was Pancake. Alrighty, so now we will also have the flashlight for Pancake. Again, another part of the Disney challenge, rescue Pancake as well. Speaking of rescuing Pancake, what do we need for Pancake? We're going to need some food for him soon. After food, we're going to need the medkit to heal him. No. We need food first, and then we need to go out with the map, and then the medkit. That's the way to get Pancake, so let's keep that in mind. Alrighty, let's see. We decided to check out what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for tonight. The next morning, we opened the door and let it out. It hasn't returned. Hopefully, it would come back later. It will. It definitely will. Dog will hunt. Dog will hunt. After all days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad, real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it, and now we are about to get sick. I will use the bullets on ourselves over here. Not like literally, I'm gonna kill us right now and myself. But I'm gonna use it in a sense to kind of clean ourselves up here with gunpowder, apparently. Is that what you do with the gunpowder? Dirty or not, it's the smell that's the biggest issue here. How do we deal with that? Well, we got some spare ammo, so why not use the gunpowder to kill the smell? Let's rub it in. Sounds like a brilliant idea. Yeah, and then you get too close to a bit of fire and you just basically ignite. That would be one hell of a twist to this event right here. Not going out just yet. Timmy got back to the shelter. Oh, come on, Timmy. You literally stepped out to answer the phone and come back. What could have possibly gone wrong with you? Now, here's the problem, son. I need the fire axe for that plant that's going to actually come to life pretty soon. And we're also going to need the medkit for, Dogman. So here's the problem. This new challenge requires the kids to survive. If he gets sick, he's going to die. However, whenever we use the medkit, we could now probably save it with the bug spray, or at least renew it with the bug spray. Now here's the problem. I need to keep the fire axe. I cannot use the fire axe right now because we needed to cut down the plant that's going to be growing pretty soon. Wow, this is quite the pickle here. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip it, and hopefully not every single time do they get sick or whatever. Sometimes RNG is good. Day 14, he doesn't look to be sick. He could get sick later, but right now he's fine at the very least. Let's hope that, he stays fine. The best medicine for any sickness or injury is to clench your teeth and ignore it. That's what our grandma always said. Of course, she's dead now, and has been for a while, ever since she got that nasty frog bite at the fine age of 25. Well, at least Timmy looks fine right now, so we are going to go ahead and hope that that actually worked out for us. Day 14, nothing over here. We can't keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker. We will go ahead and open up this radio communication. Remember, we can't get rescued by the military, so even if I progress their storyline, we cannot accept a rescue from them. So probably at some point or another, I might actually have to stop the military quest line here. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Alrighty. Hey guys, I am the soldier. Yeah, you're gonna get rescued. Yeah, just hang out. That's probably how he talked to us. Which would be really comical in this type of situation. It's kind of like, how can you be so calm? Bombs just dropped. I'm in here in the shelter with my family, where there's only so many items left. How can you be so calm, soldier man? Anyway, day 15 alert, there's a gang of firefighters outside, or at least they are dressed like ones. They've been banging on the door ordering us to surrender all of our supplies. We can't have that happening, so let's check this out here. I'm gonna have to use the padlock already. I didn't really want to do it just yet, but it's the only one that I'm willing to sacrifice because I have plans for the bug spray, and obviously I have plans with the fire axe with the crazy plant that's going to be growing here at any moment now. We didn't think that a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems that they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock was in no shape to be used again. We need to think about other ways to fight off the bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. Alrighty. You know what's kind of weird about this whole event with the padlock? If you're locking it from the inside, is a padlock really going to do anything? Like from the inside? It's already locked from the inside. You have to imagine the shelter has a locking mechanism on the inside. Wouldn't that be enough? I mean, it's a shelter. It's not something easy to get into unless it's one of those like those really weird shelters which is only 2 doors. But no, that's more of a basement. No, this is a legitimate shelter. You'd imagine the protection from the inside would be a little bit better to get in, but whatever. I'm just complaining for the sake of it, right? Day 16, let's continue going forward here. A tickling sensation woke us up. The roars that woke up. The roars got us out of bed. Turns out Mary Jane's plant is some sort of plant monster, and it's out for blood, brains, or whatever it chews on. We need to do something. Alrighty. We want to keep the bug spray just in case we have to renew the medkit, because remember, we need the medkit for Pancake number 1. But if somebody gets sick beforehand or after Pancake, we would like to be able to renew it with the bug spray. So you know what? We're going to have to use the fire axe for effect. Plus, I don't think you get any food if you spray it with the bug spray, at least not to my recollection. I could be wrong about this, but it's not something I actually do actively recall right now. Day 17, so we got 2 cans of soup, and we lost the fire axe. Die, you plant thing, die. Is this sharp enough for you? Chop, chop. Phew. That was a close one. Without this axe, we would have been plant food. Or would that make us fertilizer? We're piles of shit. That's what we apparently are. Alright, let's continue going forward here. We were visited today by a young woman today. She is on a mission to rescue her twin brother who went missing after he challenged a local bandit leader for a duel. She said they've been observing us for a while and they were hoping to visit us together eventually. But then her brother went missing. She asked that we help her reunite with her brother and promises we will not regret it. Okay, this is part of the... well, this is part, or at least it should be part of the survivors that actually have to rescue us, because they're twins, the people who rescue us. The weird thing is that I've never triggered this pad before where she asks for help to rescue her brother. They usually just come around a few times, you give them a few items, and bada bing, bada boom, you get rescued eventually. But this time, her brother got captured. That's really interesting. I'm gonna send Timmy out there. He's basically the one that's been out there before, so if that illness thing kind of continues, at least he's only going to be the only one dealing with it. Day 18, what do we got here? The woman quickly called a group of friends and we set out for what turned out to be a successful mission. I like to see that already. Finding the lost twin brother wasn't a problem. He was hanging out on top of some antenna next to the fence trying to escape. In his duel with the bandit leader, he lost a hand, but the group quickly tended to his injuries and he'll be just fine. You know, minus for the fact he has no hand. The Simleys thanked us 100 times and said they would definitely contact us again. Alrighty, we were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Alrighty, let's check this out here really quickly. Let's not forget about this feature here, Falcon. Timmy's fine, Mary Jane is thirsty, Ted is thirsty. It seems that Timmy has like the higher... I'm not sure if it's because he goes outside, it throws off the thirsting a little bit. It's kind of weird, like he's the only one that's never thirsty when these two are. Maybe it's body mass in general, I don't know. Maybe Timmy gets less thirsty because he's a smaller dude, I don't know. Could be. Let's see here. We're not going out. Here comes Pancake. So Pancake came back. He's hungry. Luckily, we have a little bit of extra food because of the plant events. So there you go, Pancake. Guys, I think we're doing relatively good with this so far. I don't want to jinx it, and I feel like I probably have, but we are doing relatively good. We are actually hitting all the points of this challenge so far, and I can't be more excited about that. But now that I've said that, I'm pretty sure RNG just heard me. It's going to be like, oh, okay, Falcon, we'll see how happy you stay here for a while now. Day 20 is the next water and food day, so let's go ahead and skip forward here. I hope you guys are not minding that I'm skipping some of the flavor text here, but at this point we already know it, and more importantly, if I skip it, we actually get more into a single episode and we get more action going on, we progress further, and I figure that's what you guys want to see. Just more runs, less flavor text reading over here, unless it's something really crucial to the run itself. So day 20 is going to be our water and food day over here. There you guys go. Alrighty, the area is still irradiated, probably. It's been a while at this point. This is probably the longest I've seen irradiation hang out outside. It's been a while, we don't know what's happening on the surface. We only had a chance to tune into some emergency radio broadcasts and learn a thing or two. We have the radio for that. Let's see if the military is throwing out any more, I don't know, information out there, hopefully. Day 21, what do we got here? We're able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news, the fallout outside is mostly gone. Alrighty guys, so now we have no gas mask, but we know for a fact we could probably go out and not get sick. So, hey, if it comes down to it, we will. At this point, I feel that we stay inside, we have a good amount of supplies. Let's just play it safe, you know? Let's not go ahead and poke the bear here, so to say. Day 21, we will go ahead and skip forward. Alrighty, pretty good so far. Day 22, fly, get off my screen! I always want to smash that fly, but it's always usually when I'm like, my hand is off the controller already. So it's kind of like it's way too late to react to it. It's a pesky little fly. It knows what it's doing. It knows how to stay alive. There it is again. Hold up. Get out of here. I got him. I got him right here. He smashed over here in the shelf, you goddamn fly. I was going to get you eventually, my friend. Alrighty. Let's go forward here. Day 22, we should all be fine. The last time we went out on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting out there in the open. It looks damaged, but it may contain useful supplies. If I am correct, when I've done this pre-DLC, you could get either a gun, or maybe sometimes a gas mask. Let's go ahead and try it. Again, we'll send Timmy, who is our resident explorer, because he's the one who's been out there twice already, so let's not risk anybody else getting a possible injury or sickness here. Timmy did find the gas mask, great. So that event still holds true. The tank was equipped with protective gear, including a spare gas mask. Now it's ours. Not that we need it now because the radiation is down, but hey, whatever. At least it's still there. Let's go forward here. Timmy, let's find out about you here really quickly. Timmy's fine, and they're thirsty again. Interesting. I send him out, you're the ones who are thirsty. It's really weird to me. Day 23, we're all fine here. We've been busy since we got to the shelter. Let's go forward. I'm gonna have a bit of water here if you don't mind as well. Got a long recording day ahead of me today, so I need to keep the vocal cords a bit, moist, so to say. And this water gets me kind of moist. No, really, let's stop being perverted here. Day 24, let's go forward. Day 25 is gonna be our next water and food day. Shine your boots and hoist the flag. The army is on the radio again. They're telling us to get our flashlights ready to signal the aircraft. Wow. Okay, I'll do this one for now. This should not make us lose our flashlight anyway. Remember, we have to be rescued by the Wastelanders, so I will trigger some of the military path, but I'm not going to let them rescue me. So that's going to be, what, the second time we've actually done something for them? Or actually, maybe the first time. I think it might be the first time, actually. I mean, we already contacted them, but this will be the first time that they asked for something and we did it. Everything was going as planned, but then the flashlight stopped working. We were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of the plane's engines. We were pretty sure the pilot saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. Alrighty, day 25 is going to be water and food day. There you guys go. We have enough for, like, what? Maybe... We have, what, 4 per item, right? So 4, 8, and 1 more, 9. We have enough for 3 more feedings, so... Assuming we did not go out, we have enough water and food, well, at least enough food, for day 40. After day 40, we'd be out of food, assuming we have no more food coming in, or we don't go out to find some food. So let's keep that in mind for a fact here. Day 25, when we heard barking at the door, it's Pancake. Alrighty, we'll use the map on Pancake. This should get us some food or water if I'm correct. At this point, some extra food wouldn't be bad, but what did we get here? Did we get anything? No, we didn't get anything. A well-prepared hiker always takes the map, that's what we always say. Thanks to our trusty Atlas, we were able to take a look at the devastation of our town and get back home, or rather, our shelter, just in time for dinner. Pancake tagged along for a while, but left before we got to the bunker. Oh, it's really weird. Usually this event, when you take the map, you find some food, unless they swapped it over to the fire axe. One of my runs off camera, I went ahead with Pancake, off camera, mind you. And I didn't have the map on me, but I had the fire axe. I went out with the fire axe and I found food, although it triggered a weird different event. But I got food. Usually in the past, pre-DLC, with the map you would find food. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Maybe it's either RNG based or maybe they swapped it around a bit. I'm not sure. Anyway, day 26, let's go forward here. I would have preferred some food or water, to be honest, though. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. Nope. Remember the theory, guys? Leather suitcase bad. Regular suitcase, up in the air. Small suitcase, good. And that's the Falcon way when it comes to the suitcases here. So let's ignore the leather one. Absolutely not for us. Let's go forward here. Ted is not complaining today at all, at least not yet. Day 27, let's go forward, and... The twin sibling contacted us again. Today they visited our humble shelter, saying they're looking for a map of the nearby area. Their plan is to find a relatively safe place for a new camp that could accommodate their whole group and anybody else who would want to move in with them. A plan of the city would be very helpful in their situation, at least to help organize their scouting expeditions. Yes, go ahead and use the map, guys. I think I want to say we're probably one more quest trigger with them away from starting the rescuing option with them, so we're almost there, guys. I'm actually quite surprised about this. Day 28, we were happy to see them again. We quickly handed over the map and pointed out several locations that might be worth checking out. They left before it got dark to still get a few hours of scouting in daylight, but they said that they would definitely be back again to share some news and a friendly chat. We hope they find a good place. Maybe we could visit them when the camp is ready. Maybe we could just join them when the camp is ready. How about that? Alrighty, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Disney Challenge so far is going actually... Can I say it without jinxing it? It's going really goddamn good. And if it continues, we might actually beat it. Don't look at me that way, RNG. I will see you guys next time.